to do some more. There is time left. There's always time. This one is going to be a little different. You know what? This is going to be close to home. I was thinking that I should look up cases, unsolved cases and murder cases and disappearances close to areas that I'm probably familiar with in my past or even present, guys. So this is coming from Miramar, Florida. I actually, we're going to tell where I come from, how I know Miramar, and I didn't really, I didn't know it was murder. And I was around the area, yes, in 1997. So it's getting late, it's 11:13 p.m. I have the kids. They're going to be getting settled soon for bed. Excuse me. You know the Miramar viewer, you know the channel, you know the deal. I've been doing Money Ties for over 4 years, 100,000 views on all my videos. If you want to help me keep live streaming and keep doing videos and improve and get better equipment and become the real Ram reviewer, YouTuber, and help make the dream come alive, guys, just donate to my Cash App. The link is on my channel page, Rings True with the Z. You'll see my link there and my logo. You'll know it's me that you're donating to. And I don't mind shouting you out either, for sure. Thank you to everybody for all the support. Let's move forward, as we do as always here. We're on the internet. So this is the Miramar quadruple murders, referred to the brutal and still unsolved killing of 4 members of the same family inside their Miramar, Florida home on April 30th of 1997. So what stands out to me is the date. I'm gonna write down the date. I have the trusted old red pen, the trusted old piece of blank copy paper, April 30th, 97. All right. So for some reason, the real reviewer does what he does. You know the channel here. That's something I just think we're gonna take, April 30th. Now we do have it on Google Earth. You know how much the real reviewer loves Google Earth. I told you in my last video, the Earhart video. Check that video out. It's fucking wild. I'll hopefully get 1 million views on that and get some credit for finding something. So that is so interesting, that video, guys. But we have crime scene photos. They are here, and they are brutal. But there is no bodies, you know, so that's fine. But there's going to be some crime scene stuff to look at here. So let me give you a little bit of example. So this is going to be a spot, probably a bloody spot, where some action goes down. There's plenty of pictures here, guys, to get us started. I want to get you into the mind frame here. There's some crime scene technician. There's going to be some writing on a wall too. I find pretty damn interesting. I think it's going to be here. A lot of writing on the wall. I think they're dusting for prints here, but there's a lot of writing on the wall, right? That can't be legitimate. But there is. Where is this picture at? Here's coming into the house. This is, guys, babies were killed here, as you can see. It's unfortunate, but there's a blood stain on the crib. Where is, I will get to it, guys, but there is going to be some writing that I will find that is highly, here it is. So this was apparently written on the wall. So that is going to be interesting, guys. Let's go back. If there's any need to reference there, but we are on Google Earth there. We are at 8801 South Crest Drive in Miramar, Florida. I'm going to tell you how I am connected to Miramar. I used to work. We're here at the home, guys. It's unbelievable. I want to give you the home. This is the house where the murders take place. 4 people killed, 2 women and 2 children. Now this is where the house stands. Today you see the front of the house here. This would be the murder house. And somebody's living there. It's 2026. Satellite view. So if you go out, I believe I worked at the Miramar outlet mall. There is a mall. It's an outlet mall. You walk around outside this mall. I'm going to zoom out real quick and find it because I think it's here real close. But it's off. It's Miramar Outlets. That's what is the mall. And yeah. I was, I don't think I was working around there, guys, but I was going to be working around there. So I'm familiar with Miramar. And this is a beautiful place here. But guys, wow, look at this house. It's right in the corner nook here. This is unsolved, guys. And there is no Wikipedia here for some reason. I'm looking for a wiki on this. But we're going to see if we get any more information. So the victims, 3 generations of family were killed in the home on South Crescent Drive. Teresa Laverne, 69, the grandmother. Okay, it's the grandmother. And Marie Aldator, 29, Teresa's daughter and mother of the infants. Samantha Aldator, 2 years old. And Marie's 6-week-old daughter. So what's going to strike me here is the daughter and the kids. Who are those? Who's the kids? His dad or but the 6-week-old is just born. It's just born. So she was just in the hospital, you guys, you know? Right? Giving birth. Isn't that something? Okay, guys, 4 victims, quadruple. The crime scene, the brutality, the victims were shot execution style and severely bludgeoned about the head and face with a hammer. The stage scene. The killers scrawled a cryptic message on a wall demanding drug money to make the massacre look like a botched home invasion. What's up? All right. So you have a stage scene. The killer scrawled a cryptic message on a wall demanding the drug money to make the massacre look like a botched home invasion. Wow.
Oh, you live?
Yeah, but nobody's watching. 0 viewers.
Yeah, but somebody will, and you keep your lives up.
I was down it. Where's that? Yeah, school jacket. Mm-hmm.
Pull it down so you can really see the work in there. I haven't dressed up like this in so long, because it's been summer, so I've been like in my summer shit. My little summer dresses with my cute little summer pants.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping it on.
Yeah, you should. It's a style. It's the dress. It's good.
No, it's not a dress. It's
I meant it's
lingerie.
the style.
It's lingerie, really. I told you I took the beads off.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I told you I used to go out like that? That was what was in. Like, me and my friends, we'd go out and we'd wear lingerie out. And I was fat, and I still wear lingerie out. But I wear bottoms, too. I didn't just wear it, but I wore it as a top. Because it was cute and sexy and up to this, you know?
Yes, for sure. All right, guys, contradictions. Investigators found, yeah, I'm on here. What do I do?
I forgot.
I stream live. No, I don't stop nothing for nothing. You hit me my life, everybody. So, you know, YouTube live. This is the last day, supposedly, of my live stream. I'm supposed to stop after today. No, I didn't hear you. It's hard to... Investigators contradicts. Investigators found no signs of forced entry and no valuables or money were actually stolen from the house. Police believe it's deeply personal crime driven by intense rage. So, personal rage. No robbery. You know what I'm thinking here, guys? Wow. I'm thinking it's a man. No doubt about it. Killer's a man. They're saying it's one man. They're not saying men are killers or killer plurals for 4 people. All right. It's pretty easy for this person with the hammer, huh? In 1997 to murk 4. They're saying it's a killer. There's one. All right. One man. Pissed off as hell. They're saying intense rage. They're not using the word hatred. You know? Be cautious to use the word hatred, huh? So, stage scene, all that shit. Let's go. The investigation, the prime focus is circumstantial evidence and suspicion heavily pointed toward Marie's husband, a George Altador, but he maintained an alibi that police could not break. There was no charges. No one has ever been charged or arrested or charged with the murders, guys. We have the crime scene photos here. Literally a fucking bloodbath, it looks like. But there's not much blue, like, puddles. But we're going to see renewed attention. The case remains open and cold. The Miramar Police Department assigned a new detective to review the evidence after public interest spiked following investigative media coverage. This is a podcast. Oh, Felon Florida. Cool. Would you like to know more? Yes, I would. Guys, there's no wiki. We're going to an article, and there is a news report here. Nearly 3 decades after 4 family members were brutally murdered in Miramar. The year that this, like I said, is 1997. It will be 30 years exactly next year. And it is on April 30th. That note, guys, I'm going to take note of April 30th. Got it. I already got it. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Thanks for the like, guys. Thanks for the like. Whoever liked, thank you very much. Appreciate your time tonight. Thank you. Listen, it's April 30th, guys. I'm gonna Google April 30th. You know why April 30th stood out to me? And the rage and the murder with the hammer. All right, guys. You know why it's on April 30th? And the word hate and the writing and the throw off of the investigation. I'm gonna tell you exactly. This is a male. He's white. He is white. And April 30th, the day that this murders, this quadruple murder, mass murder, takes place, everyone, is April 30th. April 30th. What happened on that day? Let's see, in history. Well, I'm pretty sure I know. Yes, Adolf, he self-destructed in his bunker before the Soviets could get him on April 30th of 1945. I believe that was his birthday, too. Or something like that. So this is a significant date before Columbine 99. April 30th is something, the date really struck me, guys, on this crime. I'm sitting here looking at it just on a Google. There's no wiki. There's nothing further. It just says the date of the murder, the victims, and what they look like, and the crime scene here, and the weapon. We're here on Google Earth. We're looking down at this house. It's a beautiful home today as it stands, and I'm sure it was then as we have the crime scene photos. But this strikes me as, yeah, I got it. Thanks for the 2 likes. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for your time tonight, for coming in. But a quadruple murder on April 30th on 1997 with a hammer and throwing off the investigation with red hair, like fake shit here. So let's go through the article. There's only articles, but I think we already have it figured out. We're on Google Earth. You know how much I love to use Google Earth to find things. Where is this person? Are they close in the neighborhood? Well, I know they're male. They're saying it's one. It's not a couple people that came up in this piece. It's one of them. It's one person with a lot of hatred. It's 10 men. All right, for these individuals, they're saying it was. Look at this description. Oh man, wow, it tells us a lot. They're not using the word hatred in this crime because they cannot tell. They can't tell for sure, guys. We're gonna see the scribbling on the fucking wall. I mean, what is going on there? Why do you vandalize? Well, we know why. Why do you brutalize? We know why. All right. So on Tuesday night, nearly 3 decades after 4 family members were brutally murdered in Miramar, relatives are still searching for justice. On Tuesday night, family members got outside Miramar City Hall, hoping to speak directly to the city leaders during a commission meeting. The family was not allowed to address officials publicly, but their message was clear. Are they on the way?
No, I'm starting to sweat because I'm in this jacket.
They wanted renewed attention and resources dedicating to solving. Thanks for the 3 likes, guys. Thank you so much for spending tonight with me. It is 11:26 here where I'm at, and it is a Friday night. We are getting spooked-defied. I'm going to shut this light off in a minute, guys, and we're actually going to do it right now. Bang! We're going to go in the dark. I got the kiddos. They're finishing up. They're going to be laying in bed soon, and we're getting down, and we're getting really quadrupled here with this murder. But I think, guys, we're already on to something, and I think we're on it really good. I'm going to put my mic back on, actually, guys. I'm getting a little freaked. Let's wait a little bit for the light to be off. You know what I mean? So, they want answers going on 30 years. All right, 30 years. It's going to be. So they said the family's not allowed to address publicly, but their message was clear. They wanted renewed attention and resources dedicated to solving this case. We are united and we are supported by each other, said Alberta Marty, a relative of the victims. 1997 killings left the family shattered. In 1997, Teresa Laverne, Marie Altador, and Altador's 2 infant daughters. Yes, you see them here. Wow, the description is going to be parental advisory is for sure. 2 infant daughters, just 2 years and 6 weeks old, were shot and beaten to death. No one has ever been charged in connection with the killings. Why not? We have a lot here already, guys. I have the trusted pen. I have the piece of paper. And that's all you will need is that and what we have on the internet available to us to find this fuck. Where is he? I'm waving my hand, guys, like Harry Potter with the wand. We're gonna find him on Google Earth. You know how I like to find shit on Google Earth, guys. I really do. Whether it's a fucking spaceship or a bunker or an airplane, check it out. We're gonna find shit on Google Earth. We're gonna find a killer one day. I'm telling you where his house is. Catch him outside. Too bad they didn't have this on Halloween, right? The Google Earth, it would have helped. So just to see Michael Myers standing outside your house every night. So just 2 years and 6 months shot and beaten to death. No one has ever been charged. Our heart is bleeding every day, says Carolyn Laverne. We hope that sooner or later justice can be served. The pain remains fresh. Just decades later, this is an article. I do not have a wiki. Miramar. I used to work at Miramar outlets in the late 2000, in the early 2000s, excuse me, close by to this in the city. So I was not aware of this murder house here. It's here. It's a murder house. There's 4 people. It's here. It stands today. It really stands out. You know what it is to me, guys? I want to talk to you guys. You know, to have this kind of house. It's a beautiful house. It looks to be the only pool. Maybe at the time. I have to go back to 1997. But this is a beautiful house. Now, you know what it stands out to me, guys? This cove where it is in this Google Earth. Look at this really quick. Look at this. It just stands out to the Real Wimmer viewer. Can you see? I know you see the red mark there, guys, right? But if you take away the red mark, it's just like, it's at all the houses. It's really beautiful. Yes, like this deck. It really takes up the whole fucking, right? It really does. There's something about the location of this house. And definitely who's in the house and who owns the house. Apparently it's going to be the grandmother, right? She's owned it for many years, right? I mean, give me some more information here, because this person is on it, guys. Like I like to say here at the channel, they are on it. They have a specific thing in mind to carry out, and they're going to carry it out. Hook, whatever they say. I was going to say a saying, but anyways, they're going to carry it out no matter what. I'm hoping the city of Miramar, guys, 1997, no CCTV. There's going to be no magical recordings here that I know of. It's just going to be the crime scene photos, and we have it. I believe a TV is on when they walk in. This is creepy. Yeah, there's a TV on, guys. They have the crime scene. I'm trying to see what is on the TV. You know, you're walking in as the cops see it through that front door, and you're coming down there. You see a thermometer here of some kind. This cannot be a security alarm system, can it? What is that, an intercom? What is that on the wall? You know what I'm saying? What is that on the wall? It's a VCR there, I see. Definitely can't be a DVD, but nothing was stolen, so the thing is not murder. That is a beautiful picture. That is a beautiful fucking, like, carpet-ass picture. Guys, do you see that with the lights? So you put the lights on. This is a beautiful home. You know, guys, this is striking. It's striking me. Here's the crib right in front of the TV. It's probably a cartoon of sorts. Do you see that? It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon or something back in the day, you know, 1997. You could probably see what time it was and see what cartoons were playing at that time. I mean, you take a look and match it up. But, you know, if you want to go that far, but there is spots here. There is stains on the crib. Apparently, the kids were beaten and bludgeoned. You know, that is a very personal thing. That is a very vicious thing to do to a child, let alone a baby. You know, they were shot, the other adults, taken out very quickly, right? Very efficiently. And then the beating started to a weaker individual, this person thought way less of these people, guys. That's my point here. They were not happy that this person owned this beautiful things and had this beautiful house. It was rage. So let me read that again here, what the police believe is what transpired here. I love, you know, what they're using here is they believe it was a deeply personal crime driven by intense rage. By all evidence and by the there is writing scrawled. It reminds me of vandalism. You know, anytime you get vandalism or a hate crime, guys, you get shit put on walls, you get writing on walls, and you get vicious beatings. I'm definitely going to put this down as somewhere around the hate. They're very cautious here to use this in 1997, or even now I see. But this can definitely be described as a hate crime, guys. This person is going to be the opposite race. They're going to be white of the victims. They're going to be completely white. There's no doubt about this. The house stood out to me. It really does. I mean, this person was very jealous. They're using the words, guys, here, by personal. Because they deeply personal. That can be what is jealous? Jealousy. Give me a second here. So jealous or jealousy. We're gonna Google this word jealous or jealousy and see if there's anything play on deeply personal. Okay, because the police are speaking to this criminal, guys. He's still out there. He's still out there to be found. There is no doubt about this. This person is young. I have a feeling he's very young, or he's young. He's strong, he's young, and he's white. And he uses a hammer, which is very personal, and a gun. He's really, wow, this motherfucker is on it. Like I say, we're going to find out who it is. Jealousy definition, okay? The jealousy definition. So the jealousy is a complex emotion characterized by insecurity, fear, and resentment over a potential loss of status or valued relationship to a rival. Most users on Reddit agree that jealousy involves protecting what you already own, whereas envy is desire for something someone else has. So core characteristics of jealousy: relationship threats, fear or anger that a partner or friend cares more about someone else, possessive, a strong urge to guard your belongings, possession of loved ones from outsiders. Mixed emotions include sadness, anger, fear, and self-doubt. Jealousy involves three parties: you, someone you care about, and a rival. Doesn't sound like this here. Then I'm off a track on that jealousy shit. Deeply personal. Not jealousy. What is the other word that I'm looking for? Deeply personal. Hatred. So let's go to hatred, because I'm thinking this is a hate crime. There's no doubt about it. So we're going to do hatred, at least in my mind. So hatred is going to be, hatred is a very strong feeling or deep dislike, anger, and hostility toward people, groups, or things. Key aspects of the emotion include definition is an intense emotional response. So I want to do this. Go back to the description of this criminal and the crime. So you believe it was a deeply personal crime. Intense emotional response driven by intense rage. Driven by intense rage. Driven by intense emotional response being rage, which is the total opposite of love. That's why I just added the word rage to that definition. It's connection to social harm like hate speech, deep dislike. It's a long-lasting, intense wish to avoid, hurt, or remove something that causes pain or anger. Opposite of love. While love pulls together, hatred pushes them apart and seeks harm or distance. Harmful action, public acts, words, or hatred can be led to real-world harm, violence, and acts. Many places have laws. Yeah, so the writing on the wall, I'm going back to the scribbling. I feel like this is a form of hate. Not just the murder's not enough for this person. They have to sprawl hate. They have to spread hate all through the house. Give me a second, because there is going to be this writing. Now they say they give us a thing of the writing. This is some weird writing. What does it say? I don't understand why they're not telling us what it says. I can't read that shit. But we're going to go to the article. See if they tell us what it says, guys. Thank you guys for the free likes. I really appreciate it. We are here. It's 11:35. We're going on a late nighter, and we're seeing we can unsolved murder, quadruple. Seeing if we can pull anything. So I want to know what the writing is on the wall. All right, guys. I have everything but the writing on the wall. What is this? I know Flenas, Florida did a thing. Fallon, Florida. Let me see what the writing is on the wall. So, what does the writing say, right? On the wall in Miramar, murders. Quadruple, everyone. What does it say? Google is loading. Google says the writing left on the wall at the scene of 1997 out-of-door family quadruple murder in Miramar, Florida reads, I want my $100,000 drug money. They stole my drugs. Knock on wood, reviewer. You won't, it's a hate crime. It's a white person. They're using the stereotypical here, saying that the drug money is how this house was bought, and they were dabbling in drugs. And that is the motive for the kill, or to throw the cops. And it's all bullshit. And this guy thinks he's smarter than the real reviewer. Well, let me tell you something. He fucking ain't. So not in 1997, everyone, and not now. And I was alive in 97. I should have been looking at these cases as a young boy. But I wasn't. So I want my 100,000 drug money to stole for my drugs. No, you don't. You just want to fucking vandalize them more and just ruin their reputation more. This person's really trying to... He already killed them, guys, but he wants to vandalize them more, right? So... No money was taken, guys, no valuables. And here's the point. What is this? They're saying, investigators in Texas Wiley, the message was an unsophisticated attempt by the killer to fake a drug-related motive. See? But it's more of a slander on him, You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in the mind of the killer. and why he's doing what he's doing. Welcome to the Real Reviewer channel. We're getting Dexter-like. We're getting even worse than Dexter, guys. Fucking A, this is the Real Reviewer. I'm sorry to scare you. Thanks for the 3 likes, though, guys. Really appreciate your time tonight. So, yes, I believe that, too. It's very unsophisticated. This person is just full of hate, and they're just smearing their victims even after they are dead with this drug money thing. They stole my drugs. So they're saying that they... Look at that, guys. This house is a beautiful house, probably the most beautiful house on the block. Thanks for the 4 likes. Yes, we're getting rolling here tonight. 11:30, going on the 12 o'clock hour. We're going to keep rolling. I got an 89% charge. I charged my phone all the way, guys, to go full force. You hear my son, he's having fun playing Fortnite. I guess he's torturing someone. I don't know, guys. Not good. No, he's having a blast. So, apparently there's this podcast. I didn't listen to it. I don't know if I'm not going to, because we're going to listen to my podcast, and we're going to solve this. We were already on it. It's a hate crime. This person is white. This person is male. They are a little younger than you think. They're using a hammer and a gun. They are prepared to get into this home. I want more, though. I don't have a wiki, man. I want a whole fucking track of this shit. I want a timeline of the victims' movements, too, but I don't have it. I don't know why we don't have this. Okay. The brutality, the victim. I had this article. I don't have anything else, guys. I have the Google Earth, right? So go back on Google Earth, guys. I want to zoom out on Google Earth. So this person, Miramar, I've been there. I've worked there. They have an outlet mall where you walk around. It's really beautiful. I used to work at the Polo Ralph Lauren store and sell. I used to work stock the shirts. Around 2001. Yeah, so it's a hell of... Wow. What I'm thinking... Wow. Is that... What am I thinking? I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. The house stands out to me. That's what I'm telling you guys. The house is very, very standing out on the street. And it stands out to the killer because of who owns it. And it's one of the most beautifulest houses, if not on the block here, on this whole area section. So somebody was angry. Why? I know why they're angry. Listen, but I want to know... Holy shit. It strikes me, guys, as the killer is not close range. No, he's not far away, is what I'm saying. Like, the far away thing, to do this for no money, just for hatred, you're not going far. You know, this person, April 30th, guys, has a lot to do with it, the significance of the date, the writing on the wall, the murder victims themselves, how they were killed, where they're killed, what they do own, what was not taken, what should have been taken. It wasn't. Strictly hatred and murder. And the only way to explain this person's actions, if it's not personal, is that it's random hatred. Do you got me? The cops have a lot more than we have. They cannot reveal exact motive that they think, because only the killer is going to know this certain details, certain motives, certain shit that leads them to believe that this was motivated by just pure hatred. Yeah, but my point about this is that neighborhood is beautiful to me. I'm on the aerial shot. I believe the person knew the victims in a way, but the victims didn't know them, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to say that 100%, but I feel comfortable enough to say that this killer, the people that hate, had the date in mind, April 30th. That's why it occurred on April 30th. There's no specific reason. It's just a reason of hatred. And a lot of shit historically happens on April 30th as far as hatred goes. One of them being Adolf Hitler taking himself out in the bunker on April 30th of 1945. And 2 years later, there will be the Columbine massacre shortly thereafter that I will watch unfold on TV live. after playing some Super Nintendo. I actually stood home from school that day and played Super Nintendo, just to play Super Nintendo. And I saw it bust on the TV after I took a break from playing my Super Nintendo, Link to the Past. Or, yeah, it fucking came on TV, y'all. And this guy was climbing out the fucking window. I remember that, guys, in Columbine. He was climbing out the window. It was a very big thing. Anyways, moving on. Getting to the crime at hand, right?
Are you okay, baby?
So the person here is going to be... See, the real reviewer is zooming out. Google Earth, I love Google Earth, guys. You know, it's going to be a lifesaver. It's going to fucking take us places. I'm telling you, check the previous video if you don't believe me. This shit is so interesting. Even if you don't think it's the plane, guys, it's something close to it. What is that structure? Check my previous video, please, guys. Tommy Anton says, great channel. Thank you. Tommy, thank you, man. Tommy, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Anton Antoni, yeah? Thank you, sir. Antoni, Mr. Antoni, thank you. Tommy, thank you, sir. Appreciate you so much for loving the channel and the content, my guy. Yes. Check that previous video, man. What is in that island in the middle of nowhere in the Pacific Ocean, my friend? That is right where Amelia left. Check everything, baby, right? We're doing it here, man. Thank you, Tommy, for coming in and loving the channel. Thank you for letting me know that. You guys don't know how important it is for me to, yeah, I do need to know, I need to know if you guys love it or not. Please, let's go. Let's take off, right? Thank you, Tommy and Tony. I appreciate you, man. How are you? I hope you were great tonight. It is 11:45 going on the hour. We're at the Quadruple murder at the Miramar, and we're finding out this killer. It is unsolved. Why don't the cops solve it? Why don't they have their suspect? Why don't they have a list? Why don't they give us a face? Why don't they give us a name? Why don't they give us more? Because this thing is fueled by pure hatred, and the cops know it, but they are very cautious here with the information they do have. Because you know what, guys? You know why I'm saying that? It all makes sense because these people, 25 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, they're screaming for more tips, guys. You know what I'm saying, Tommy? They're screaming for more tips. They want more information released by the police, guys. They're angry. Did you see that? They're not allowed to talk to the public officials face to face or address them per se. Is that fucking some shit? When you vote and put these people in power, and then they have the power to shut you up, but you had the power that your voice was heard when they wanted to hear it, right? But now they don't want to hear it when it's time to do something about it. So now your voice is silenced, as was the families for many years. They're keeping this under wraps, very tight-lipped. They have this person is. Listen, real quick. Crime scene. All right, we'll go back to it. I am going back to it, guys. I'm going back to the crime scene because I want to know about evidence. I want to know. Handwriting samples. You have possible gloves used. Like, what is up? What are you doing that? Vandalism. Very vandalistic. I'm surprised there wasn't more carnage in this house, but there's enough to go around, apparently. Okay, we get a better view of the writing. I don't know what this writing is. This has nothing to do with money. Okay? This has nothing to do with money. I don't know what this... Oh, no, it does. I want my 100,000 money. They stole my drugs. It's written all crazily, right? Come on, review. We come with it. I am coming with it because this is something very strange. And it's unique to the crime scene. Yep. All right? So, yep. Yes. Guys, 12 o'clock, yeah? Come on now, tell Ryan, 12 o'clock. You should know, 12. Brush teeth. So, okay, that's what the writing, guys. I have another angle here. I'm getting, different, pictures, though, of I don't get this shit. Okay, that looks authentic. I'm taking this one, okay. Huh? The writing isn't as bad as you look. You know what this writing looks like, guys? Hold on a second. I'm going to show you the writing. Thank you, Nicola Wilkins. Thank you. Great job. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Nicola, thank you. Nicola Wilkins, 4637. Tommy, thank you. Nicola, thank you. Great job. Thank you. Come on, you guys are seeing that, right? I mean, there's got to be something, right? Something here, you love it, right? Come on, guys. I'm trying my hardest. I tried so hard, guys. I'm meant to do this, please. I can't be buried, man, no more. I have a family at stake. I'm willing to do anything for the good of life, guys, to make it prosper. Please. I'm meant to do this. It's one of a kind. Thank you, Nicola Wilkins, and thank you to Tommy. You guys are wonderful to come in here and just show me love. You're gonna make me cry, y'all. Really, don't do it. We got stuff to do. Guys, we got work to do. All right, I'm not stopping, y'all. We're gonna keep going, all right? No matter what it takes. We did it all. We did everything we possibly could. And we're gonna do more, all right, guys? Thank you to Nicola Wilkins. Thank you to Tommy. Thank you for the 4 likes, guys. You get me emotional. Look at the handwriting. Uh, the handwriting is like, it changes. I want to show you guys this handwriting. This person, now listen, I want to tell you 2 methods here to the handwriting. You should have a handwriting expert doing shit on this. Because either it's 2 different people doing the writing, or the one person's doing it, he writes, he writes, it's not a fucking she, no way. He writes, and then what he does is, he stops, and he thinks about it for a second. He's like, wait a second, I'm writing like I'm supposed to write. You feel me? And then he goes, wait a second, stupid writing, I'm gonna do it all dumb, so that I should be writing not my real writing. You see what I'm saying? Writing script, writing really good. Oh, fuck. That's my real writing. I should be doing it all fucked up. See this? Barely legible, really legible. So, Nicola Wilkins says yes, right? Right, thank you. I should be a profile. I should be doing things. I shouldn't be. I want to use what I have. It took a long time for me to get to this spot, you know? And it took a lot of pain. All right, guys, it took a lot of pain. But I'm using it for the better. Please, please help me do it. So look at that, right, Nicola? Thank you, Nicola Wilkins. Thank you to Tommy. You guys are awesome. But yeah, you see that? So it's either 2 people doing, the one person does the writing and the other one continues to finish, or it's the one person and they do it really well. It's so beautiful, is it not? He forgot to fuck up. So a handwriting expert here, this is very telling. You see? And I want to say emotion in this too. If we go further on the handwriting, I am not a handwriting expert, but if we go further on this writing, I could probably tell if this person was relaxed when they did it, or they're in panic mode, or whatever the mood is here during the writing. I'm a writer myself. Yes, I have a published work that I don't spread abroad and, toot my own horn about shit, because it didn't sell anything. But I did it as a goal a very long time ago. Like you guys, we always just do goals, guys, and accomplish them, right? See them through.
All right, boys, I love you.
So, what do you think? All right, guys, I got a thing to do for a second, but I'll be right back, because you guys will be YouTubing live. I do raise my family here. This is the different uniqueness of my life here. If I have an idea, if I have something that bothers me, a crime that bothers me, something, I will probably jump on the live and I address it, and we go for it. And then in the meantime, we solve and try to solve other crimes using the means we have. Armchair detectives, yes. You need my help?
Probably to get my bags.
When are they coming?
Like 4 minutes.
All right, you want me to come now, or you just going to yell to me?
Do you want me to yell?
No. All right, guys, give me 4 seconds, a couple minutes. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I have to help someone because, we got to help people, man, right? We got to help each other. I'll be right back. You were one more. Oh, sorry guys, I'll be right back. I didn't know I was just muted there the whole time. I'm just finishing something up. I appreciate you waiting for me. Thanks for the 5 likes. XX, help Cannon Hinnon. I'm not sure what that means. I'll be right back though to address more of the quadruple murder. Sorry guys, I am back. Thanks for waiting for me. We're getting back into it. Double X, I'm not sure what you mean by help Cannon Hinnon, whatever that means there. Sorry, I don't think it's in reference to this, but we'd love to answer any questions. But look, so the writing on the wall. The writing is on the wall, guys. I'm literally, in this murder case, the writing is on the wall. What are you guys doing? Okay. All right, we can do it tomorrow, okay? Because you guys want to get ready for bed, all right? Please. Appreciate it. We do it all tomorrow. I'll dump the whole thing out. So, the writing is on the wall. I want my money. Okay, so it's this person. Wow. Where are they? Hold on, guys. I need more crime scene. Creepy. Really creepy because that house is there and someone's living in it. You know, and it's like, you know what the rule is, you don't have to tell people that it's a murder house, right? You just sell the house and you move on. And this person doesn't know that they're sitting in a quadruple fucking murder house of hate. So what's of interest to me is the handwriting. Why isn't the handwriting analysis on that? Do they have that, like I just said, right? Did they analyze that? I am not a handwriting analysis, but I can definitely just look at that and make that out just like that. You know, there's nothing else to make out about that handwriting, guys. It's the message is a diversion. It's not a diversion. It's just meant to slam the family horse. Guys, please. that all day, guys. No. Appreciate it. What are you looking for in there? Baby bull sharks in there? A mini one? You can find them all the way in here? Okay, you can try, but don't dump any down. We'll make a huge mess, okay? Alright, so that's that. It's so hot. Remember, viewers getting hot. Alright, so more here. Basically, the crime scene is, those are the photos. There is one of the floor. It's a tile, it's a granite floor. They're looking for, I guess, foot, shoes. That's what they're looking for here. Shoe prints. There is, ooh, I like this couch one. Hold on a second. There's a couch one with the furniture. There is the police markers down. There's evidence there. They see something, but there is. All right. Wow. Give me a moment. I got to get the outside of the house. What's going to be a point of for me, is how to get in. No sign of breaking. Guys, there is like no more on this case, like as far as details. That's why the family was pleading to the public officials to release more. What can I do with it? Well, I did a lot with it already, but investigators found no signs. Okay, yeah, this is it. In fact, investigators found no signs of forced entry and no values. Okay, so the values, but explain it away with hatred. But how does he get in the house like that? Investigators found no signs of forced entry. Really? How does he do it? How does he get in that house like that? You know, they got kids. Think very well. Well, I'm thinking, guys, and you don't want to hear what I'm thinking, do you? You really want to hear what the fuck I'm thinking, huh? You don't even want to know what I'm thinking. This guy is... Well, that would be a hell of a way to do it. He's got to be... What do you want? You want me to say the word? I'm going to say the word. I don't know how to say the word. I mean, I guess I'll say camouflaged. Is that what you want to tell me to tell you? Like, to get into the home by no forced entry means. How does he do it? How does he do it? How does he gain the trust of the householder? How does he not draw attention to himself in that neighborhood? Saw the top-down aerial view, guys. How does he do it? He's white. He's going to blend in here. It's going to be fine. But how does he do it? How does he get in? How does he get the trust in? Guys, the reason it's important is because they're saying there's no forced entry. As in, this person knocked on the door, opened the door, and pushed open the door, broke open the door, kicked open the door. Do you hear what I'm saying? There's no window broken. There's no sign of forced entry. Forced entry. The killer or killers were let into the home. They got in by means of cunning, by means of scheme. Okay? That's what I take from that. How did they do it in 1997? I don't know. What's the cable area? What do you want from me, man? How fucking easy it is to put on a yellow vest and say you're checking shit out in the neighborhood. You're a water dude checking shit out in the pipes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little angry because it's getting late and I hear a lot of noise in the background. I don't know if it's just me or... I don't know if I'm getting like tense because of my previous video and not getting any, not breaking ground history with that video and not being in the history books. I don't know. Maybe that's fucked up. So, don't know what it is. But I guess sometimes real reviewer had enough is enough in life and he just wants the noise to shut the fuck up, you know? And it's like in my head, nothing shuts up. This shit like this. That's why I need to get... up to the algo. Ryan, a little easy for me, buddy. Ryan, I might it's like going through my head. Yeah, I think it's a little too loud. Ooh, the TV goes loud. It's like 12 o'clock. I know I should have my things. I'm a single dad, guys. I'm trying real hard. It's very difficult to do everything. I'm only one man. And I'm trying to save the world. I think I did a damn good job, though, if it's all said and done. I'm pretty happy. What I've accomplished. Really am. I think my kids will see it for all time. So, Let's go. Investigators found no sign of the forced entry, guys. The forced entry is going to be key here. How does he get in? By cunning. He has a hammer. What is the weapons of choice here? The instruments of death. I love that phrase. You know, I don't love it, but there is instrument. They say there's instruments of death found in the house. Chris Benoit, i.e., like that shit, man, because it really describes your imagination can run wild, and you can just imagine what instruments are being used here. But we have a hammer. It seems like, and a gun. Let's take a look. Mm-hmm. The victims were shot, execution style, and severely bunged about the head with a face and a hammer. All this is important. You know, that's the most important thing. Hate, break apart, smash. I'm surprised there's not more here, but there is enough on these bodies. Apparently, this person was satisfied with just, you know, the destruction and the vandalism and throwing out all his hate here. No other crimes in the area in 1997? No other vandalisms, guys, leading up to this murder? I mean, the cops need to do their job, and maybe I don't have to do it for them. Yeah, what? Can you show me something? Hold on. All right. I think I'm sorry, you guys. I'm doing other things. I should be. Okay. So, I got to get like in the mode. I'm a fucking profile, and it's like I can't believe I get in and out. The shit I do is incredible. It's really fucking incredible. It's not believable. It's unfucking believable. Just imagine a book of my life. Fuck that, man. I'm not doing it. It would be amazing. And I'm not doing it. It'd be so fucking sick. I'd just be throwing up all over the place. So anyways, that's it. That's all we have here. That's it. April 30th, guys, is going to be a key component to this kill. So this person's going to wait till April 30th to commit the murders. Yeah, they are. Sure are. Key is April 30th. Key is April 30th. That is a very big thing here, guys. It will be that date. Just look on what happens on that date. A lot of shit before Columbine 99. This person was really on it. There was some hate. Miramar, Florida. Yeah, I know the place. I'm here now on Google, but I do know it by live, by touch, by smell, by experience. I have been there. I'm sorry, I lost track of my previous thought was that this killer is close range. You know, there is a better air duct cleaning, like it looks like a business, just a few inches or a few feet away from this house. It's a business. It's called Better Duct Cleaning. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it's like, it looks like a house, but they're saying it's a business. You know? What I'm saying is that the person is camoed in a way not military camo. What I'm saying is they're camouflaged in another way to get in. As a pool guy, they do have a pool. Do they have a pool in 1997? I'm looking at a pool, guys. Tell me they have a pool. It's going to be a pool guy then. Is there a pool thing around here in 97? What's going on here? Is there something like that? And guys, things change so much in 30 fucking years. Especially businesses. They come and they go. Just like people. They go under. So, what's the deal here? You know, is there a pool service? Is really how you're going to do it by cunning is not going to be by cable service, then it's not going to be by satellite service, it's not going to be by mailman service, it's going to very more than likely be by pool service. It's going to be very easily to just have a blue t-shirt on and have a little thing with your pool, your own pool. Is there someone that has a pool around? They all have pools. Some majority look now have pools now, but who's the few that had pools? This person doesn't have a pool. This person envies what this person has. They hate that this person has this shit. Okay? So, wow, man. And the people being killed, these people don't know. These poor people don't know the reason for their murder as it's taking place. They're highly confused, as we are, and as the police are, to why this is taking place. And that is the whole point of murder. It makes no fucking sense. So what do we got to do? Make it make sense. Right? That's what people said. I think somebody did it in chat the other day. It was so good. They said, make it make sense. And I was like, that is good. Yeah, it's got to make it make sense, motherfuckers. With what we have. You have a long driveway, man. This is the biggest driveway. Holy shit. There's something about this house. Like this big ass driveway it has, guys. It has the biggest driveway, the biggest deck, like back pool and backyard out of all of these houses in this little nook. In this whole fucking area. And guess who owns it, you know? This person is thinking that. You know, I'm trying to put my mind in the mind of the killer. You know, this killer is all about the hate. And he is hateful as fuck. But he's in... I feel like my hand wants to wave around this area. Like, really, like I could throw it, though. I could throw my hand. You know, I could throw my arm more. So I could zoom out more, I feel like, you know? But this person is like, knows these people well. He must see them every day. And he must be pissed off every fucking day. Somehow he sees them every day. That's why I'm saying my hand is waving close. You know, this person doesn't want them in the neighborhood anymore. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Hence the drug thing. Hence the drug thing. They didn't want them in the neighborhood. Take this into consideration. Take that the killer, let's just hypothetical real quick, that he doesn't know that they really don't do drugs and they're really doing drugs and drug money. He could probably just say that to get them out of the neighborhood. Like, you know what I don't know. My point was like, it doesn't really necessarily have to be true, or I don't know. I had a point with that, but it's like the method, the way of thinking here. It's so hard sometimes for me to get like there with that person because I don't want to get there. I think they're stupid at a point, you know? I'm like, well, that's not something I would bother with, but they're going to bother with it. They're going to bother with everything, and we need to too, but it feels like this person saw this every day. Like he had to deal with these people having this house and, yeah, guys. Who would see her every day? Who would see this family every day? She just had the baby 6 weeks ago. This baby was 6 weeks old, all right? Somebody knew they were bringing up this newborn. Fresh baby, man. 6 weeks old. Just got out the hospital, basically, a couple months ago. Somebody was like, oh, here we go again, motherfucker. They were tripping, yo. And then shortly after, the 6 weeks, the murder takes place. Don't know how long Teresa, the grandmother's been living there, but 3 generations of the family were wiped. That's what it says. It makes note of that. That 3 generations of the family were wiped. There's no more Artuladors, like, thing, you know? Like, what the fuck? Somebody's on it, dude. Yeah, it's personal. To this person, it's very personal, but there's no personal connection. Does that make sense? So the cops can't say for sure, connected for sure, but personal because it's a personal crime. Everything about these actions and murder is personal, but there's no personal connection between the victims and the perpetrator. Does that make sense? Ruggin 62, is this Diddy? No, it's Quadruple Murder on Miramar, Ruggin 62, from 1997, April 30th. Of all dates, April 30th, 1997, a quadruple murder took place in Miramar. And yeah, a baby and a 2-year-old, a 6-week-old, a 69-year-old grandmother and her daughter and her 2 daughters were killed brutally by by shooting execution style. And the babies were bludgeoned to death and their faces and heads smashed in. And then there was a weird thing writing on the wall saying about drug money, that this family was slanging drugs, vandalism basically in the house. So they're thinking this is either very personal and somebody had a extreme amount of rage. They're stepping one short shy of saying the word hate in any of these press conferences or anything they have to say. And I think it's motivated by hate, and this person is white. He is male, and he's not too sophisticated like they say. Very unsophisticated message on the wall, and how it is written. Very, very, it is planned to a point, but this person really seems like they enjoyed themselves a little bit too much, and they're close. You know, they're not far away from this murder. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, is that they're closer than we think. So if it's 1997, let's say the youngest victim here, Marie, was 29. I would say the killer you're looking at is 25 to 35 at the time. I would say 30 just by the way he's fucking doing this shit. He's about the same age as Marie, I would say. And now he would be... So next year, that's 30 years exactly. This killer was going to be about in his 60s exactly. So he's still young. Michael Myers in 2018 Halloween, he's still killing people at 62 or something. So 65 years old. But yeah, this person's still alive. More than likely, they are alive. That's a scary thought, isn't it? And there was something, just like they said, personal. This person had it out for this family. And it wasn't for money. If it's not for money, and it's not for assault, if it's not for kidnapping, if it's not for revenge, if it's not for, you know what I'm saying? Then you guys, I'll leave it to you to surmise the logical explanation. You know, the Occam's razor of this crime is definitely going to be right in front of our faces and written on the wall. Literally, handwriting on the wall, guys, gives it away. But thank you for the 6 likes. I see them going up, guys. I'm watching everything. You know I'm watching everything. You know I see everything, guys. I see everything in a fucking island in the Pacific Ocean. I see the one man-made structure. Holy shit. Of all Google Earth. Check that video, guys. Let me know what you think about this Amelia Earhart video. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. But this video here is even... I mean, all this is really, the word is not even spectacular. It doesn't even take care of this shit. It doesn't. No words. So, a stage scene. You know what bothers me, guys? You don't know what bothers the real man viewer? Do you want to know what something bothers me about this case that I'm really not too sure on? Because there is no body pictures here. We rarely get those, right? We rarely get those. I don't know why. It would tell the real man viewer and us a lot more about these murders. About every single fucking murder. I'm telling you, man, we give us so much more. I am not a gruesome person. I'm about learning things, and I want to learn. So, sorry, guys, but I'm keeping up with the chat. Mr. Show, Cemetery Black Culture sucks. Thank you for coming in. But listen, let's do this. My dude, you got to think about... See, if you bleed green, I'm going to have a problem with you. You know what I mean? If you bleed green... We're going to have... If you bleed any other color but red, we're going to have issues. For sure. I'm not going to like you. But if you bleed red, we're good to go. All right? The outside is a shell. It will disintegrate and deteriorate. And I'm not impressed by the outward appearance. Not at all. But I see you are. But thanks for your time. But you should go think about life and yourself. Go to the cemetery and think about all the death. All right? Think about it. I want you to think. Mr. Schultz Cemetery. Go to the pet cemetery. Think about yourself. You're going to be rezzed? You're going to be rezzed, my friend? Talking like that, with a mouth like that? You're going to rezz you back up, sir? The tongue is a fire. It can burn forests. You can burn a light. You can light a match. What are you doing, sir? Get your life together. 24 hours I put you on to think about it. Come back in 86K seconds. Maybe you have another thought. One worth speaking about. One worth thinking about, everyone. And that's what we do here at the channel. We have thoughts worth speaking about. That's what we do. I just made that up. How do you like that? Thoughts worth speaking about. I just made that up. Yes, I make shit up. It's cool sayings. Yeah, I do. I don't copyright them. You can have that. Anyways, the murderer is wow. You know what strikes me? What was I going on? I was going on this point of the bodies, right? If we had those, more where they would, right where they lie, it could tell the story more thoroughly, more detailed, more efficiently. But I can only tell you a story of what we have here and read between the lines. So there was something else though about that. Why the bodies? But you want to know. So you want to know. Okay, I'll tell you the only things the killer would know. I told you about the handwriting, right? That's only something the killer would know, like why he stopped, right? Only the police and the killer would know that about the handwriting. Why the handwriting looks so different and why it's so different all of a sudden. I told you that. Why? So only the killer would know something like that. Tip number one. Number two, how the victims were killed. Who was killed with what weapon? So there's two different weapons. There's different people here, different sizes. Why the two different weapons? It brings a shout of variety. It's now the hammer's not brought for B&E. See? Now you got to go with me, guys. You got to go with me sick. Yeah, you got to get sick with it. Because I'm a profiler, right? We profile these killers. We profile the crime scenes. We profile the victims. We're all over this shit. So they're coming in. What is he? He's bringing the hammer not for the B&E, right? Because he gets in with no forced entry. So the hammer's brought for fun. Yeah, it's brought for fun. Mm-hmm. It's hard to say. And we see what fun it ends up having. But the problem is he brings the gun. There's no problem here. He brings the gun because what is he going to do? He's going to strong arm with the gun the mom and Teresa. They are executed. Listen to this, the brutality. This is the description of the crime scene. All I did was Google the Miramar quadruple murders, and this is what I'm reading off of. And the crime scene photos I Googled, and that's all. And go with me, guys. Go with me. The brutality. The victims were shot, execution style, and severely bludgeoned about the head and face with a hammer. Now, they're not telling us. See, I don't have the details on this, but that's the problem. If they're telling us that they were shot, two adults were shot, and so were the kids, and then they were bludgeoned, or they were bludgeoned and shot, they were both. Both weapons brought, both weapons used. Different, right? Okay, spectacularly here. No. So you bring a gun, guys, go with me here. You're bringing a gun for easy peasy, right? So that is like a quick, execution is fast. The hammer is slow, right? The hammer is brutal. The hammer is suffering. The hammer is anger. That's the rage. The execution. The victims were shot. Execution style. All right, only things the killer would know, or tell us. Well, I'll tell you. You want my guess? I'll tell you my best educational guess. Yeah, I will, of everything I have. My feelings telling me that the adults were executed and shot. That they were shot. They probably could have been bludgeoned too after the shooting, but I think they were taken out quickly. And I think they were executed and shot. Headshots, right? It's going to be headshots. Maybe more than once. I feel like more than once. For sure. 2 shots, 3 shots in the head, possibly. Yeah, but it's head wounds. It's got to be head wounds. You're not shooting the body up like an idiot. You're making sure you kill him. It's execution. So it's a head coup de grace. You know what I'm saying? Execution style. On your knees or on sitting on a chair. So either laying on the ground, face down, laying on your knees, or sitting on a chair. You are executed. Possibly through the doorway, but don't ask me things like that because I don't have enough. I do have some stuff to see if the killing was right at the door or not. I think it was definitely inside, though, by the crime scene. So the person went in. They had to go in. Wow, what a crime scene that is, guys. With the TV's on. The TV's on with cartoons. The TV's on with cartoons. It's just sitting there with the cartoon on. You could probably track what Fox or what channel was on and playing what cartoons that day around the time of the murder. But yeah, they're just for... Fuck me. Alright, cartoons are on. That's sad. So shit is sad. So, I'm looking outside the house, guys. The killer's close. The reason he's close is because he had to see this every day. You know, pissed him the fuck off. That's the personal part of it. It's personal to them. You know, you're looking for I don't know the size of this person. That's what really gets me. The size of the person. Are they small or are they tall? That's a very good question. You know, I could only decipher that maybe from splatter, honestly, blood splatter. Why can't they get height from blood splatter? From the trajectory of the height of the splatter from the swing? Like, why can't they measure certain things? I don't know. I don't know why they can't do certain things. I don't get it. Either way, that's what you have for this. It is going on 12:23 a.m., guys. I hope you're all well. I'm just so... There's something here. You know what, guys? Where is this person? Huh? Is there a news report of this? Is there like news footage of being outside of these murders? So I'm going to find news footage. Yes, I will find news footage. Why no DNA? Why no fingerprints from the handwriting? Why no handwriting analysis on this fucker? You ever got no suspects? Really? News footage from Miramar murders. Okay, we're going. News footage from the Miramar murders. Wow, there's like other murders coming up, dude. You believe that? There's actually murders upon murders that when you Google the murder, they come up with other murders. Thinking you think that murder. That's how much murder there is. It confuses Google. There's so much fucking blood. So the case. Wait a second. I'm not considering everything, guys. I'm really not. I consider if Teresa's the target. But this person's gonna know who's all in the house, so fuck all that. It doesn't matter who's. They're all the target. It doesn't matter. Sorry, it wasn't. I'm thinking of someone who is not rageful and hateful. NBC's got archived clips. Going to the clips. 1 minute and 52 seconds here. We're hitting play. All right, I'm interested. Family demands answers. Okay, is this new though? See, I need old clips, guys. I need old footage of the news van outside or something outside. People outside. Neighbors being spoken to. People standing around. I want to look at them really close. Yeah, I do. Isn't that crazy? I want to see them. I think this person... yeah, he's one of those, man. I mean, I think... I just want to see. That's all. And if it's nothing, it's nothing. There's no harm. So they're going through this newer news footage here. Wow, what is this shit?
Well, John, Jackie, the family's lawyer says this renewed call for action sparked after a recent episode of a podcast details the brutal murders and the lack of answers. Now, we are going to be speaking with that family shortly, who for the past 28 years have been asking
who is responsible.
This is video of George Altador coming home April 30th, 1997 to find his mother-in-law, 68-year-old Teresa Laverne, his wife, 29-year-old Marie Altador, and their two daughters, 6-week-old Sabrina and 2-year-old Samantha, all brutally murdered.
Wow.
But it will lessen when we have some type of closure.
That's what the Laverne family said at a press conference in 2017, while Miramar detectives said they suspect it was a crime of passion filled with rage.
Or individuals that committed these murders were personally known to the family.
Stop. Hold on. What's he saying? Hold on. This is important. He's saying... I want to hear that again. Hold on.
Or individuals that committed
Wait.
these murders.
I need all the information I can get from this case. I don't have much at all.
The Laverne family said at a press conference in 2017, while Miramar detectives said they suspect it was a crime of passion filled with rage.
Okay, stop for a second. Crime filled with passion, filled with rage. They got the rage part right, but this person was passionate about hate. Okay? They got that all wrong. So they either know it or they're just deflect. You know, they don't know. Go.
Or individuals that committed.
Wait, he says individual or individuals? Fuck you. Why does he give him mixed info?
These murders were personally known to the family. I feel confident in saying that.
As NBC6 has previously reported, investigators say the crime scene was staged as a home invasion, but nothing was stolen.
Investigators believe that this is not a true home
Actually
invasion
got the
robbery.
writing.
This is a staged.
A stage because he
event
stopped.
To make it look like a robbery.
Right.
But in fact, it was.
Stop writing.
Kill.
It was to kill. So that's it. That's all they said. The point was to kill. Kill ragefully, kill hatefully, in all kinds of ways. This person is doing it in both ways. That's it. You know what is this, dude? Give me a second. This husband is coming home. Guys, I want to watch the husband's reaction for a second. I'm not saying he's a suspect. I'm not saying he did it.
Well, John Jackie, the family's lawyer, says this renewed call for
I didn't see this
action
footage from
sparked after
1997.
A recent episode of a podcast details the brutal murders and the lack of answers. Now, we are going to be speaking with that family shortly, who for the past 28 years have been asking...
Hey, NC Frag Bastard 919. Hi. Hi, NC Frag. How are you? Thanks for coming in tonight.
April 30th, 1997, to find his mother-in-law, 68-year-old Teresa Laverne, his wife...
Wait 1 second. I don't know who found the bodies.
This is video of George Altador.
Hold on a second. Take a look at it. What's wrong with that car? What's wrong with that car? So the car is like smashed.
Coming home April 30th, 1997. Is responsible. This is video.
I'm looking on his shirt. That's all. Just looking at his shirt.
Of George
Usually it's going to be someone that's close, that has access. No 4th century guys. His reaction looks pretty legitimate. I think.
To find his mother-in-law, 68-year-old Teresa Laverne.
Wait, there's more video of him. Hold on. He's got an alibi, they couldn't break it. Is that what it was? There's an alibi, they couldn't break it.
To find his...
Right? An alibi, they couldn't break it.
Brutal murders and the lack of answers. Now, we are going to be speaking with that family.
All right. I want to be honest with you guys. Thanks for the 7 likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Been to Money Talks for such a long time. So any support is so appreciated. Thank you. We do all kinds of content here, but you know what the deal is. Check out the fucking channel. It's history making. History in the fucking making on the channel, guys. Trust me. Check it out. But thank you. See it at Frag, Rugby, everybody, Double X, Nicholas, everybody that came in. I love you all. Thank you so much for spending time with me. It's, what is this, the husband? Oh, man. either the husband or a hate crime guy, right? Oh, fuck. So, guys, the pain. Oh, thank you for the 9 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 9 likes. I'm so surprised. I don't expect to get any likes, guys. I'm telling you, I do not set expectations for myself. I set them so low, so I'm not overly disappointed at all. You know what I mean? Because, gosh, man, I think this is the most. I don't know. I don't know who's doing shit like this. I don't know. I'd be pretty interested though in the person. I'd be pretty interested in their channel. Thank you guys for being interested. Appreciate you. Hi, Jennifer Harden. Hi, Jennifer.
Can I have water?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're excited for it. You want to you shut that light off in there when you're done?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
I love you, son. Have a good night there.
Love you too.
All right. Let the kids.
Have a good time. I hope you get a lot of viewers.
Thank you. Trying, man. Trying to do it. Helps I get a lot of viewers. I love that. It's good to have fans, guys, you know? Thank you guys for everything, man. My kids, thank you. They are so happy about everything. Thank you, Jennifer Harden. How are you tonight, guys? How you doing, Jennifer? We're in here talking about this quadruple murder in Miramar. Used to work around Miramar, the Miramar Outlet Mall. Yes, yours truly. Back in 2001. Just about a few years after this. All right, the husband, what's his name? Damn. I mean, holy shit, what do they got in the husband? Oh, fuck me, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, if we don't do the husband thing, then that's what you have. But if we do the husband thing, well, hell, that would explain a lot. That really would explain the writing on the wall. Guys, explains the writing on the wall. Oh, fuck. Now, I'm sure they did a handwriting analysis, right? For Mr. the husband, did they not? Look. I did this early in the stream, guys, with the handwriting. It really caught my eye. That this person stopped their handwriting to cover it up with the second part of the writing. But I guess this crime podcast fellow this Florida forgot to point that out, huh? They did all this clickbait, all these fucking, I got a fucking million views, right? And what do I got? Oh, I'm sorry, guys, I'm giggling like a little schoolgirl. That's crazy shit, bro. I'm sorry, because it's so easy. Yes, Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer Harden. Yes, prayers to you, everything to you, love to you, strength. We're doing it. Yes, we are moving forward. We're not letting anything stop us. Wow. The truth will prevail, guys. The real reviewer, we're gonna prevail. This shit's gonna blow up. The channel's gonna be right there. It should have been right there. This is crazy. So the handwriting, here it is. Listen to this. I'm laughing because this motherfucker fucked up. So if this is the husband, guys, tell me if this makes sense. He does the killing. He stages, like, there's no forced entry because he's there killing. So that'll explain that. It'll explain the non-robbery, right? The motive is kill. The motive is rage and it's personal. Now look, good writing. And then he stops and he's like, oh, wait a second. This is actually my handwriting. And then they go, well, I better fuck this all up so they don't fucking get me. And then he fucks it all up. See? You see the difference? So it's either two different people or it's the one person doing two different styles of writing to camouflage the first. That is not a brainiac. And it could be the husband. And they would get him. Well, I don't know how they get him. If it's the husband, he's doing something. That is the weirdest shit, isn't it? The weirdest shit to be writing in your own handwriting and realize that you're going to get caught by it because you're writing in your own handwriting and stop and finish the sentence, the fake sentence out by fucking, really fucked up there. It's like what is this, in permanent marker? Is that what it is? So they couldn't, like, erase it? Is there an attempt to erase? This is so, you know what I mean? It's so different. See? 100. Yeah, thank you for the reaction. Let's go, right? I don't know if the podcast was doing that for you guys. I've never seen this podcast since I watched my own. I mean, what happened there? Did they, I heard it was pretty successful, more than some of my video. The fuck? All right. So they took a whole year investigating that, yes? We just did tonight, guys. I'm 85 minutes in. I did this earlier, though. It's one of the first things I noticed. That is why this handwriting is like this. It's very important to the case and to solving it and who the murderer is. So you're looking at the evidence that's going to do the fucker in, and he knew he's going to do him in. And he's probably waiting. I don't know why they don't do it. I don't know what they don't have, everyone. We're looking at the evidence here. What is it? I don't have everything, guys. This is what we all have. I mean, if they give me something else, if they said, hey, viewer, come in here and look at the bodies, come in here and look at everything we have. Who is it? Where is he? Maybe I could give them kind of, not a pinpoint, but I could give them a really good start. I give them a really good start where to start. Isn't that crazy I'm saying that? You're like, who is this guy? I don't know. Check my channel. You'll find out who I am. I'm the Real Ram Reviewer, baby. We fucking reeling people over here. We're reviewing them. We're ranting on them. We're taking them downtown Julie Brown style. Rip to her, man. I don't forget no fucking nothing. Why? The brain is amazing fucking tool. All right, there's more photos we're going through. There's a mess here. There's a lot of paperwork. What is he, in financial trouble? What's going on with this guy? Huh? This crime scene is going to tell us something too. I feel like there's more there at the crime scene to point towards someone. But apparently the cops don't have or don't believe it's him. There's something about an alibi here. What is this? Yeah. So, guys, the prime focus, the circumstantial evidence, and the suspicion heavily pointed toward Marie's husband, George, out the door, but he maintained an alibi that police could not break. Okay, I'm cool with you on that, brother. Because I can believe that. I could believe he still does this and still has a very good alibi. Yeah, I can. I sure fucking can. For some reason, I can buy that. Yeah, I do. But it's not true. Right? Is it true? They're saying it's true. They couldn't break it. So they wanted to break. They thought it was something was false. Let's Google his name. George Altador. Really? Why isn't he advocating for answers? Where the fuck is he in all this advocation, y'all? Is he dead? Tell me he's dead, because why isn't he out here advocating with the family for answers? George Altador is the central person of interest and husband and father and son-in-law in the infamous unsolved April 30th, 97 Quadruple. I told you why April 30th would, why this all would possibly be hate crime. It's either that or it would be George, the husband, because of the handwriting. Why doesn't he have handwriting? Why don't we have a handwriting analysis from George? Let's check it out. So, the killer left the crypt. I told you that. So, guys, when they write this cryptic message here on AI, Google AI, it says that I want, quote unquote, I want my $100,000, and then there's like a forward slash to separate they stole my drugs, because there's written different. That's why there's a forward slash, because it's written completely different. In a different handwriting. It's completely out of this fucking world. It's the same person, I think, just doing different handwriting. Investigation status, the alibi. So George told the police he was at work during the time of the killings. Well, I knew that. You can just tell by the way he rolls up. That's like the normal excuse, right? Daddy is at work. Yes? Daddy is at work. Somebody got to put food on the table. He's sick of putting food on the table, this motherfucker, yeah? He's sick of paying for this house. I don't know what the fuck is going on financially in this family. What do you want from me? George, that's what George felt like. George Altador told police he was working. That's all I fucking do, said George. Look at my house. Who do you think pays it? And later provided an alibi, placing him with a church friend, Florence. Church friend. Yeah. Well, that's a fucking lie. Right, guys? Yeah, right. That fucking church with a church friend. I don't know if he's at church. What is church friend of all people? A church friend. Why do they say a church friend? You know, they're like, oh, he's religious and everything. He's Christian. He couldn't have done this. Could have murdered his entire family. Nobody murders their entire family, everyone. But why the gun and the knife? Well, this person was keen on throwing the cops off. You know what I'm saying? No B&E, guys. No breaking and entering. The knife wasn't brought for that. So the knife was already there. Well, not already there, but oh, why did I say that unnaturally? I said it naturally. What's he doing? Pulling. This motherfucker is really trying to confuse the cops. What does he do for work? George Altitor, what was he doing for work? The case remains a cold case, guys. But no charges. Despite the police position, George Altitor was never formally arrested or charged with the crime. He later married Florence Tootin in 2001, and he got the fuck out of town. He moved to Oklahoma. Look at this guy. That's George Burns impression. Not George Burns, fucking Mr. Burns. Yeah, well, according to plan. It did for George Altidore, everyone. Holy shit. Well, if the cops, listen, cops, where they at in Florida? Listen, cops in Florida. Miramar. Thanks for the 10 likes, guys. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you. We're doing it, man. Check the channel, baby. Thanks, Jennifer Harden, NC Craig, everybody. I want to thank you all by name. Thank you so much. Really, the money ties, any support is so needed. I think we just found Amelia Aircraft's plane, guys, honestly, in the Pacific in an island. Go check it out. I'm going to be history making. You want to be part of history, leave a comment on that fucking video. It's going to be viewed by the masses. It has to be. This shit's historic. I always wanted to be historic. Holy fuck. I'm sorry, because I'm laughing. I just didn't believe this shit was going to happen. I just kept going and going. Google Earth is amazing. I love Google Earth, guys. It is so fun. You can have hours of fun with Google Earth, literally. It is the fucking bomb. Check out what I found. You're not going to believe it. I wanted to solve a murder with Google Earth, guys. I really wanted to find a body or a clue or a grave site, you know? I really did. I think we're going to do that one day. We're going to find the killer something. We're going to find his house. You know, we're going to find some shit one day. So Altidore, basically his plan, his evil genius murder plan went to fucking off without a hitch. Even though he fucked up on the handwriting on the wall. The handwriting was literally on the wall for the police. And all they have to do, guys, is get a handwriting, which I'm sure they did. I'm sure they got a handwriting sample, but he's got 2 different handwritings here. I'm sorry, guys. It's ridiculous when you're sitting there and you're just trying to do, like, you thought this out, your crime finance, because you're under the finances or whatever. You know, you're in love with Florence DeWin, and you want to move, and you want to, you know, you want to start a new life. You don't want these babies. You don't want this shit. And he starts to write, like, his own handwriting. And then he's like, oh, fuck. It's funny, guys. I'm sorry. It really is, because that gets him caught. You know, whoever this killer is, they got to be caught by that handwriting, y'all. And that's it. Handwriting or nothing. It's a bust. You don't get the handwriting and bust them, you're fucked. All right, guys. I'm not sure where else to go with this case. I think I'm pretty much there with the Quadruple Miramar murders in Florida, April 30th, 1997. It's either a hate crime or it's going to be George Altidore. This whole time, everyone, I forgot to mention or bring in George Altidore until we went further with these videos and seeing him at the crime scene. And it kind of was like, guys, I was going to end on this. His reaction was like, oh, shucks, kind of. You know, did you notice that? I want to go through his reaction again, but I don't want to put shit in your guys' heads any further. But apparently he's happily remarried, so don't worry about it. George is fine. He's not stressing that. You know, George Altidore ain't out there advocating for the victims and the murderers because he knows exactly who fucking murdered them. Just ask that. It's on the handwriting's on the wall, y'all. Just tell the police out there in Miramar, the cold case fuckers. My handwriting's on the wall, motherfucker. It's not. Your answer is on the wall. So you need to get George a little handwriting. Or can't they get the shit out the garbage? Don't they pull like cigarette butts and DNA strands out the garbage on fuckers without warrants? The cops suck. You know, that's all. The cops suck. They're just lazy, guys. There shouldn't be people in certain positions. That's all. There shouldn't be people as cops or on YouTube talking about shit, right? There shouldn't be certain people doing certain things. That's all. And that's why you get a fuck up. That's why they get fired. They shouldn't be there. That's why things fuck up. And it's a cold case for so damn long. Motherfucker, it's the handwriting on the wall case. That's what they should be calling this. The handwriting on the wall. Cryptic message, everybody. You see how cryptic that was to decipher? It wasn't cryptic for the Real Ram reviewer, asshole. We got it done. All right, everybody, 10 likes. I want to thank everybody for the 10 likes. I want to thank by name Jennifer Harden 2446. I want to thank NC Frag Bastard 919. I want to thank Ruggin 62. I want to thank Double X. I want to thank Nicola Wilkins and Tommy Antoni, especially for showing that love. Everybody for showing love and appreciation for the Real Ram reviewer. Like I said, I'm demonetized over 4 years. You want to help me keep streaming. You want to keep me coming back. Guys, please help me any which way you can. Any which way, the subs, the likes, getting me in the algorithm, donations to my Cash App, Arranged You with the Z. The link's on the channel page. You'll know it's me by my logo. You'll know my beautiful face. And I will shout out, guys. I'll show receipts. You know what's up. I'm only paying my bills. I'm paying the phone bill. I need new equipment. I want a new laptop. I want a laptop. I want to go more mobile. I want a big tower. I want to do shit. I want everything. I want monitors. I want shit playing, guys, while you guys see me. I want a whole setup, and I want it mobile. I want to move. I like to walk around, guys. I really do. I like to walk. I like to move. I hate sitting. All right, you guys. I want to thank all of you. All of you, thank you. And I'm going to be back. Maybe tonight I'll be back. I don't know. But maybe tomorrow morning. I just don't know, guys. But I'm going to be back with something. I'm going to look for something really good for you guys. I'm telling you. I get lost in looking for something so good. I start investigating these cases on my own without going live. And then I don't do them. Because I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I already did it. No, I'm joking. I do it with you guys. I have to have content. So unfortunately, there's no end to the content we can have here with these subjects. It's unfortunate, but thank you all for the 10 likes, all of you. Even if you didn't like and you came in and just watched, I want you to know I know you're here. I see you. I do. I see you pop in and pop out. I see you. I love you for that. Thank you for clicking the live. Even if you didn't like it, even if you don't like my face, my voice, thank you. Check the content. Give me a chance. There's something you're gonna like. I'm telling you. There's so much there, guys. Check it out. Something's got to tickle your fancy. Thank you so much for your time.